I'm Amanda Hudson, I'm the Systems Manager for MyBenefits, and I work with the Group HR team in Basingstoke. Scott Wilson introduced MyBenefits online to enable people to access the system whether at work or at home, so that they can make the selections with their family, talk about the various options available to them. Logging onto MyBenefits is simple. Just go to www.fixandflex.com/mybenefits. Your username is your staff number, no initials. Your password the first time you log in is your national insurance number, all capitals, no spaces. Once you've logged in the first time, you'll be asked to change your password to something more recognisable to you. There's a Forgotten Your Password link on the bottom of the login page. Simply select that and the system will automatically send you a temporary password. You log in with that and then you can change it again to a password known to you. The benefits year will run from May to April each year. For MyBenefits Phase 2, people will be able to log in for a 4-week period at the end of March. New joiners can join from the first of the month following their start date with the company. When their details are added to the system, there will be an automatic email which will forward the details to them and advise them what to do next. The beauty of the system is that you can log on at any time. You can see the selections you've made. During enrolment, you can look at the selections and model your choices so that you can see how that affects your salary before you actually commit yourself to your final selections. At any other time, you can see any enrolment form that you've made. So for this year, you can see your selections. Next year, you'll have a separate enrolment form. You can see those selections as well. Each provider has a selection button next to the option that you can go in. There are various pages of information within each selection which gives you contact information, general information, email addresses, links to websites. It's all there on the site. When you make your selections, the enrolment period will close after a period of about 4 weeks in April. Scott Wilson will approve those selections. You will then get a confirmation statement saying what selections have been approved and how your salary will be affected. From the first of the month following the date of joining, you will enrol. You'll have at least 2 weeks to do that, and then you will have a confirmation statement like anybody else, giving your start date as the beginning rather than the 1st of May. Generally, your options are fixed. With most benefits, you have the choice, if you have a lifestyle event, to change those selections. But only if you have a lifestyle event, such as you get married, you have a child and you want to take up childcare vouchers. So anything that's unforeseen will enable you to change your selections. And in that event, you contact the MyBenefits online email address and advise us of what changes you want to make. Bite scheme is fixed. You can't opt out of that once you've chosen to do it. And that option is only available in May. You can't then select it later on in the year, even for new joiners. You make the decision on your holiday, whether you want to buy or sell a holiday at the beginning of the year. You can't then change that. Any new joiners can't buy or sell until the beginning of the following year. So that again is fixed. Personal details are held on MyBenefits. When you first join the company, your address is added to the system. No other personal details are added. So what we want you to do is go into the system, check your name and address is correct, make any changes if you need to. You also need to go in and add your dependent information and any emergency contact details. It's important that we have these because these feed into our own systems and update our own systems, and we will use this information to keep the most up-to-date data available for you. You can also see that data yourself, so you know what we hold on you, which is very important. There are various sources of information and queries. The first one is MyBenefits, the MyBenefits email address, which is mybenefits@scottwilson.com. If you email that address, we will pick up the queries in Scott Wilson and respond to you as soon as possible. If you have any specific queries about providers, e.g. a core for childcare or Halfords for bike, there are contact details on the website that you can go to directly. We're not specialists in childcare and they can help you directly with those queries. So it's really Scott Wilson for Scott Wilson specific queries and providers for anything else. All data that is entered online is encrypted using SSL.
Nice to speak to you.
Thank you for taking the time to watch the MyBenefits video this year. I hope that you found something of interest for you and that you've taken a chance to look at the new lifestyle account, our new benefit this year. As we continue to become a diverse employer, and we want to be an employer of choice, We expect that we'll continue to look at the benefits to make sure that we can continue to offer great value for money and a good range of benefits to reflect the diversity and the lifestyle choices of our employees. So thank you again for taking the time, and I do hope that you've logged onto the system and had a chance to check your details for this year and take advantage of any of the new great offers we've got for this year. Thank you.